Hey guys, and welcome to the free Basics of Digital Marketing course by Hovers. And in today's lecture, we're going to look at module number 12. So, yes, we are halfway past our goal of reaching the 20 slides and being a pro digital marketer. So, in the module 12, we will speak about content marketing and why it is important for your business. So, let's begin. What we're going to cover in module 12 is what is content marketing, the different types of content marketing, why you should do content marketing for your business, content marketing strategy, and a few examples of the content marketers we love. Now, what is content marketing? Well, this is fairly straightforward and we have it listed here, but let's give it a go. Your content needs to reach your audience in a way that it feels natural. That's one. Content marketing is the process of planning, creating, distributing, sharing, and publishing content to reach your target audience. It can boost factors like brand awareness, sales, reach, interactions, and loyalty. Content marketing is a marketing technique of creating and distributing valuable, relevant, and consistent content to attract and acquire a clearly defined audience with the objective of driving profitable customer action. Now, a very simple form of content marketing that I can give you an example of is a web series. Now, from any geographical location that you're watching this from, I'm sure there is a web series in each country or in each state that you're from. Now, let's take an example of India. In the Hindi web series side, there is this big group known as TVF, the Viral Fever, and they are mainly a content marketing engine. They make various different contents and they place brand placements through their content marketing strategies, which in turn helps them earn a lot of money, right? And doing this content marketing, they're able to reach the brand to the end consumer in a very simple way. Like it feels very real and natural. It's not a form of advertising where it's put on the consumer's face. So, this is the main benefit of content marketing. Now, why should you be doing content marketing? Content marketing can also help your business with the following: it can educate your leads and prospects about the products and services you offer. It helps to boost conversions, or in other words, it helps to make you get more sales for your product. It builds a relationship between your customers and business that result in increased loyalty. This is mainly because you are not just giving them an advertisement, right? You're giving them a whole story. And this story is crafted in such a way that it plays with the emotions of the customer and it always replays in his head. So when he thinks of that story, he thinks about you. So this is the power of content marketing. You can show your audience how your products and services solve their challenges. And it creates a sense of community around your brand. Because at the end of the day, a story only relates to someone when he can feel it through him, right? So if your brand is telling the story, then that's the best way for someone to, have a community built. So when content marketing is done well, content creates brand equity, which is very important in today's age because there's a lot of new brands coming up. So building your brand equity to get your market share is very, very important. This basically means your brand becomes more and more valuable over time as you continue to create valuable content. And the more you help your audience, the more your brand will gain a reputation as a leader in your field. So, one of the key mistakes a lot of business owners make is that you get to look at marketing in two different sides, all right? The first side is the short term gains, and the second one is the long term gains, right? The short term gains can be linked to the advertisements you run for the quick sales, for a day to day sales. But the long term strategy is to build a brand, is to build a brand by doing massive content, right? So, a lot of people don't look at this because they feel that they can keep doing the short term strategy of running advertisements every day, all their lives, as long as their business is running. But the smart brands understand that brand building or content marketing is what helps them outplay the market, right? So this creates a flywheel effect where you start to generate more and more momentum until suddenly you're dominating your field. The core way content provides value to you as a business is through organic traffic, right? So if you're making a YouTube video and your content is brilliant, let's say you garner like 10 million views, you reach 10 million views without paying any money, right? You reach 10 million views just because your content is so well and the YouTube algorithm has picked it up. So this is the beauty of content marketing. So this is where people discover you on some kind of a search platform like Google, YouTube, or a podcast as well. So I'm not sure if you guys know, but then the podcast industry is growing super high, especially after the COVID-19 era. A lot of people are going into the podcast industry, and Spotify is leading the business. Now, what are the various types of content marketing? We spoke about a few, but let's get into it. Social media content, that's one. Infographic content, which is very important, especially for businesses that deal in the data space. Even a blog or a book is a form of content marketing, if you guys didn't know. Podcast, like we spoke, video, and paid ad content marketing. Now let's talk about social media content marketing. With over 3.6 billion global social media users, it's easy to understand why so many businesses invest in social media marketing. There are a number of platforms like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Pinterest, Snapchat to work with, and several ways you can create and share content on each of them. Like you can make photos, live videos, pre-recorded videos like the one we are doing right now. You can make stories. There is infographic content marketing, which is number 2. Here you display content or information or data in such a way that it's very easy to understand. You'll be simplifying complex data for a normal consumer to consume it. With a mix of simple wording, short statements, and clear images, infographics are a great way to effectively communicate your content. They work well if you're trying to distill an educational or complex topic down so all audience members can understand it. So a good example for infographic content marketing would be this app which deals in the financial space known as FinShots. It's from India and it's a pretty good app. You guys should check it out. A blog or a book content marketing. Blogs or books are a powerful type of inbound content and allow for a lot of creativity in terms of their purpose and topic. With a blog, you can do things like promote other internal and external content and blog articles via links, add social share buttons, and incorporate product information. You can do this with your books as well. Now, the fourth one is podcast content marketing. Podcasts allow for a lot of creativity. Additionally, you determine other factors related to the podcast, such as cadence of episodes, who's on the podcast, where you advertise the podcast, and how long episodes are. With the entry of Spotify and Apple Music in India, podcasts will see a super huge growth. So the thing is that the podcast is the radio of the 21st century. So this is something that is going to boom soon. Then there is video content marketing, which is the mecca of content marketing, right? Because video helps you convey your story in such a way that no other platform can. So this is just a small brief about that. Then there is paid ad content marketing. So paid ads can help you reach a broad audience and allow you to position yourself in all of the places you want to be seen. Paid ads are especially beneficial when paired with inbound marketing. There are many places you can share paid ads, including social media, landing pages, banners, and sponsored content. So what you do is you make the content, then you run the paid advertisements based on the content. So this is basically a hybrid of paid advertisement and content marketing. This will help you drive massive results for your brand. Now we'll just talk about the content marketing strategies that we have. So we have to set SMART goals. We have to determine our KPIs of what will be the KPIs for tracking the campaign. We have to choose through what channels the content will be published. Decide on the type of content, set a budget, create and distribute the content. Then we have to analyze and measure our results to know if the campaign was a success. If it's not a success, we should know what should be done going forward in the next campaign. Well, this is a fairly unbiased opinion from our end. These are just two examples of content marketers we at Hovers really like. So I've chosen one from India and one outside India, which happens to be in the USA. So in India, the man behind content marketing, at least what we feel, is Mr. Tanmay Bhatt, the co-founder of AIB, and he's also making a lot of content on YouTube nowadays. He's also into the financial content making space, so I don't know what all he's doing, but he's a genius. To be very honest, he's a content marketing genius. I don't think Mr. Gary Vee needs any introduction. I mean, if you guys have been on YouTube for 2 years, I'm definitely sure you've come across his face once at least. So he's a great mind, a great digital marketer, and he has great strategies as well. I would definitely recommend you guys to check out their YouTube channels to understand more about content marketing, because we can only teach you what it is. It is definitely your duty to have the interest and the quest to learn more. So we can guide you through it. But do check out Tanmay Bhatt and Mr. Gary Vee's channel for learning more about content marketing and how they do it. Start analyzing each video. So when you watch a video, don't just see it as a video to have fun. Watch it to understand why they are doing what they are doing. Well, that brings us to the end of this wonderful module. And I hope you've enjoyed this lecture as much as I have. So if you haven't yet joined the Facebook group, please do so now. We are almost halfway through to the course, and introduce yourself and talk to us about your inspirations and your aspirations, what you want to become, and how this course can help you. All right, I'll see you in the next module. Thank you.